The Toyota Yaris Cross GR Sport Hybrid 130 and the 2024 Nissan Juke N-Sport are both small sporty SUVs aimed at urban driving. Here's a quick comparison to help you decide which might be a better fit for you. Toyota Yaris Cross GR Sport Hybrid 130. Pros: superior fuel economy. Due to the hybrid system, the Yaris Cross is expected to be significantly cheaper to run. Smoother ride, especially in town, the Yaris Cross is reported to offer a more comfortable driving experience. Larger cargo space, the Yaris Cross offers more space for groceries or luggage. Toyota's reliability reputation. Toyota is known for building reliable cars that last a long time. Cons: lower power. The Yaris Cross has a smaller engine with less horsepower compared to the Juke. More road noise. At higher speeds, the Yaris Cross might have more wind and road noise in the cabin. Interior quality. The Yaris Cross's interior might not feel as premium as the Juke's. 2024 Nissan Juke N-Sport. Pros: more powerful engine. The Juke offers more power for a potentially more exciting driving experience. Sportier design. The Juke has a more aggressive and stylish look. Potentially better interior quality. The Juke's cabin might feel more upscale than the Yaris Cross's. Cons: lower fuel economy. The Juke is expected to be less fuel efficient than the Yaris Cross. Rougher ride. The Juke's suspension might be stiffer, leading to a bumpier ride in town. Overall, if you prioritize fuel efficiency, practicality, and a smooth ride, the Toyota Yaris Cross GR Sport Hybrid 130 might be the better choice. However, if you prefer a sportier design, more power, and a potentially nicer interior, the 2024 Nissan Juke N-Sport could be a better fit. It's always recommended to test drive both cars before making a decision. This will help you get a feel for which one you prefer in terms of handling, comfort, and overall driving experience. In this Yaris Cross, Toyota has a credible, truly class-competitive super mini-sized SUV. The Yaris Cross fills an important gap in the company's crossover lineup, just below the CHR, and gets a useful update here. It should continue to worry Juke and Puma sector rivals with features like full hybrid power and AWD that are relatively unusual in this segment. Nissan has introduced updates to the Juke for 2024, aiming to enhance its competitiveness in the crowded small SUV segment. While the exterior design remains largely unchanged, significant improvements have been made to the interior, including a larger infotainment display and enhanced fit and finish. Additionally, Nissan has introduced a new flagship trim called N-Sport and reintroduced a yellow color option. The Yaris Cross. There are many super mini-based crossover SUVs now on the market, but few of them seem to have hit the B-segment sweet spot quite like Toyota's little Yaris Cross. It was introduced back in 2021 and quickly became a brand favorite and a segment bestseller prior to the light midterm update we look at here, announced in late 2023. That's brought us a more digitalist cabin and a wider raft of safety features. As before, for our market anyway, it comes only with a full hybrid engine, but the 1.5-liter unit is now available with a choice of outputs. This power plant isn't a token gesture mild hybrid like you'd get in, say, that rival Ford Puma or, perhaps, a Kia Stonic, but a full-fat petrol/electric powertrain that doesn't need plugging in but can run all electrically some of the time. In this segment, only Hyundai, Honda, and Renault can also offer that. And none of them can offer this confection with. For WD, an option for this Yaris Cross at the top of the range. If your interest in this improved Yaris Cross is starting to grow, you might be interested to check it out. The Juke N-Sport trim represents the pinnacle of the lineup, featuring black accents on the roof, pillars, wheels, wheel arches, mirrors, and grille, which contrast with the new yellow exterior color. Inside, the N-Sport trim boasts yellow stitching, dashboard trim, and inserts made from recycled Alcantara, along with Juke emblems embossed on the seats. The most notable change inside the cabin is the introduction of a larger 12.3-inch infotainment display, positioned atop a slightly redesigned dashboard with a driver-centric incline. This upgraded display comes standard and can be paired with a new 12.3-inch configurable digital instrument cluster. The improved infotainment system now supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and features an enhanced voice recognition system. Driving experience. Under the bonnet, the 1.5-liter full hybrid self-charging petrol/electric power plant is of course the same one that's fitted to the conventional Yaris Super Mini, which means that you can now get it in 2 states of tune. Most customers will continue with the previous 114 brake horsepower output version, but you can now get this engine in a perkier 130 brake horsepower state of tune, with torque increased by 30% from 141 Nm to 185 Nm. That improves the 0 to 62 mph sprint time by half a second to 10.7 s. All Yaris Cross models continue with the same ECVT auto gearbox. And the hybrid engine continues with its pleasing preference for reverting to battery power in urban driving whenever possible. As a result, the company expects that over 80% of urban journeys in this car will be able to be completed under electric power alone. Toyota says it's put a lot of work into reducing noise and vibration with this revised model, with thicker windscreen glass, more sound deadening and a dynamic damper added to the left side engine mount, amongst other changes. As before, along with the front-driven drivetrain, there's something unusual in this class, the option of 4WD. The intelligent all-wheel drive system in question is, as you'd expect, of the electric rather than the mechanical kind, and operates in front-wheel drive most of the time, sending drive to the rear wheels only when tractional needs really require it to. This AWDI version gets a more sophisticated double wishbone rear suspension setup too, compared to the front-wheel drive car's more basic torsion beam arrangement. All of this is bolted to the smallest version of the TNGA Toyota New Global Architecture platform. Nissan has also made several other interior enhancements, including smoother leather-style material on the steering wheel, a larger glove box, new seats across most trims, and a redesigned center armrest for improved support. Additionally, the Juke now comes equipped with an electric handbrake, wireless charging pad, and USB-A/USB-C outlets for all passengers, aligning it with modern standards for 2024. Exterior updates are minor, with revisions to the color options and the introduction of new wheel designs, some of which are up to 19 inches in diameter. The highlight is the return of the yellow color option, which was highly requested by customers and is now slightly paler compared to the previous iteration. Nissan's color and trim department has also refined the formulas for the pearl white and metallic black shades to enhance their appeal. Design and build. There aren't any significant visual changes to this improved Yaris Cross. Which means that, as before, 2 words are supposed to sum up the look of this car: robust and minimalistic. The first references the design cues it shares with other Toyota SUVs, the RAV4, like squared-off wheel arches for instance. The second word is suggestive of this Yaris Cross model's dinky compact dimensions. It's 4,180 mm long, 1,765 mm wide and 1,560 mm tall. To give you some class perspective, that makes it 6 mm shorter than a Ford Puma but 45 mm longer than a Nissan Juke. Thankfully, this is more than a Yaris Super Mini with an SUV makeover. The wheelbase is 240 mm longer, the ground clearance is 30 mm higher, and it's 90 mm higher and 20 mm wider. And there are some unique Yaris Cross styling details too, the way the exterior has been sculpted to feature a diamond shape when viewed from the top, for instance. There are bigger wheels too, up to 18 inches in size. Inside, the Yaris Super Mini parentage is much more obvious even. The door cards are the same. But there's differentiation too. The steering wheel, the instrumentation, and the larger central touchscreen are all unique to the Yaris Cross, as is the useful storage bin added in the center console. With this updated design, the seat upholstery has been refreshed with a new pattern, and a soft lower instrument panel covering has been introduced on all grades. This revised model also features a cabin redesigned for more of a digital experience. This takes in both a customizable driver's instrument display and a faster and more powerful multimedia system with added functionality. The Combimeter instrument display will be either 7.0 or 12.3 inches depending on trim, and is customizable with up to 4 selectable layout options: Smart, Casual, Sporty, and Tough. As for the cabin's central infotainment monitor, which now comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, while it now comes either in a base 9.0-inch guise, or, if you stretch to the pricier, Toyota Smart Connect multimedia system is 10.5 inches in size. That ritzier setup provides cloud-based navigation, with an always-connected system ensuring journey planning benefits from up-to-the-moment information on routes, traffic and delays. This display also now incorporates an intuitive Hey Toyota voice recognition system. For example, simply state "Hey Toyota, I'm cold," and the system will automatically raise the climate control temperature.